Hey guys, welcome back. So today we'll be getting into everything Cindy spilled in her latest live. So for those who don't know, Cindy has allegedly been receiving threats and not just online comments. We're talking about weird things being delivered to her home, threats that made her feel unsafe to the point where police actually got involved. So it definitely sounds serious, and during this live she briefly talks about it with her mother-in-law but doesn't go super in depth, just enough to confirm it was affecting more than just her. But then the conversation shifts to Deb. She explains why she kind of took a step back, and this is where she gets vulnerable. Cindy feels like part of the reason is the drama between her and her sister, and she feels like Deb was caught in the middle of a family drama that wasn't even hers to carry. Basically, Deb ended up in a position she shouldn't have been in. Then Cindy gets into family. She talks about closing the family chapter, and she makes it very clear this is not something she wants to reopen anytime soon. She talks about how certain family members didn't show up to her wedding, and she says that was the moment she realized she really means nothing to them. She was asked if she thinks she'll ever forgive them for not being there on one of the biggest days of her life, so she does answer that. She then talks about how her family grew up fighting and having problems, a really toxic dynamic which I'm sure many of us have seen by now. She shares why her mom wasn't invited to the wedding and says it's because her mom doesn't know her partner or his family, even though she's been with him for 4 years. Cindy says she has friends who know her husband better than her own mom does. She then talks about a falling out she had with her sister, says they ended up back on good terms, but then tension started building again after she planned a day to go dress shopping for her wedding, and she goes into detail about how that situation unfolded, and she says that's ultimately the reason her sister didn't show up to the wedding. So yeah, this isn't just surface level drama, this is years of built up tension, hurt, and unresolved family issues. So that was a quick breakdown, now let's get straight into the video.
Hey Siri, call Swagrees on speaker. Buenos días, Ilunguis.
Buenos días, mi chula, ¿cómo amanecieron?
Bien, ya ni tuve chance ayer de decirle gracias por todo.
Ay, gracias a Dios. ¿Cómo han estado? ¿Bien?
Sí, bien. Ayer hablé con el policía, me habló para atrás después de que Brandon habló con usted.
Sí, me dijo.
Y me dijo que nomás que tengamos cuidado con los, o sea, que tomemos, que documentemos todo lo que haga, pero dijo que muchas de las veces es la gente nomás queriendo como, Alexa, volume one, que nomás dijo la gente que hace eso, dijo, nomás lo hacen por puro cuento, dijo, pero igual, dijo, si está, hay que documentarlo. Dijo, y si algo más pasa, nomás nos dejan saber.
Ay, no, qué miedo.
Sí da miedo, joven, pero lo único que puede hacer
es una broma, algo así que... Porque no.
Sí, por eso es mejor nomás hablarle a la policía y todo, pero pues todo va a estar bien. Diosito nos tiene bien protegidos. Diosito sabe que no somos malas personas, que no nos metemos con nadie, que no le debemos nada a nadie. Yo tampoco ni problemática quiero ser, pero también yo tengo
que los vean felices a ustedes también, ¿no?
Sí. Y pues si no pasa nada, todo va a estar bien.
Pero van a estar bien todos. Yo también le estoy hablando. Ten fe, va a estar bien todos. A veces son puros pinches gente mala, con malos sentimientos que nomás para arruinarte
tus días o para asustarte o así.
Para asustarte, ya.
Pero...
Nomás estén al pendiente y ya van a estar bien todos.
Sí, nomás cuidarnos. Tampoco no tomarlo como un pinche chiste porque uno nunca sabe.
No. Siempre cuidarse.
Y ni pelear con la gente tampoco, ni hablar mal de la gente, ni decir cosas, nada.
No, porque después ni sabes quién es
sí, pero...
¿Verdad que busca?
Pero bueno, mi chula, entonces yo me voy a lanzar a la tienda rápido, voy a ir y venir. Deb is, guys, like, I love Deb so much, and you guys know this, I love her with all my heart and soul. But she also has been doing like her own thing, you know, like she's busy now, like she's come less and less and less and less and less, and like she basically like, you know, gave me the understanding the other day that like she will forever come when we need her, but like, you know, she just wants to like do her own thing because she likes going to Mexicali a lot and she's not always here a lot. And so she basically just told us like, you know, if you guys need me, like I will always be there, you know, but if you don't need me, like that's okay too. So I just never wanted to be like the one, you know, to like, I just never wanted to be like the one to not Yeah, no, you don't even have to screenshot, just block, babe. Yeah, no, you don't even have to tell us, just block. I love you. I don't want to, how do you call it? I didn't want to be the one to like hold her back from her thing and stuff, you know, but I obviously, like, I never wanted to be the one to, like, you know, be like, oh, no more, you know, but like she also is getting older, and I'm sure she probably doesn't want to take on as much anymore, and she's been with me for so many years. And I'm gonna be very honest with you guys, and I'm gonna give you guys like a very vulnerable like side of, I feel like this is her reasoning as well. I feel like, because obviously you guys are very well aware that me and my sister don't talk again, and, you know, she's obviously, you know, part of my sister's life and my nephew's life and stuff. And then, you know, she's part of our life. And so when those problems arise, like, we tend to, like, vent to her a lot, you know. And I feel like, truly, if I can be honest, like, I feel like she takes on the role of, like, a mother that hears, like, both daughters' ends of, like, what's going on and, like, what this one's feeling, what that one's feeling, and so she's taking on a role that just doesn't belong to her. And I think she's like very much over it. Like, I think she just very much just kind of wants to just like step aside and be like, I just don't like, I, you know, like, it puts her in the middle of things, and it happens to her every single time, you know. And like, and so I just kind of feel like I think she just kind of wants to like just do her own thing, and I respect her. I love her so much. I will always be here for her. I will always love her. But I know that I could just feel that she's like slowly like wanting to just like, you know, step out of like both situations. And I respect her for that, because it is hard. It is fucking absolutely hard, you know? It is one of the absolute hardest things to go through. Like, who the fuck wants to be stuck between family drama that's not theirs? Not me. So yeah, that's why, like, right now, you know, my suegra has been coming to help me. And you know what, in a way, I feel like everything happens for a reason, because my suegra is like, dude, I want to do something, like, you know. And I'm like, fuck, like, if she can help me and I can help her, and she's down the street, like, why not, you know? So everything happens for a reason, and I think she's gonna be okay, and I love her, and I will forever love her. I will literally love and appreciate Deb for the rest of my life. Like, that lady, when I was in my busiest season, like, she fucking went all out, you know. She went all out for us. Like, she did absolutely everything that she could to just keep us, like, just to keep my job up and running, you know. Like, she took on the role of taking care of my kids and being a nanny to my kids, yeah, for like a few years. And then after that, she took on the role of like helping me clean my house fucking daily, almost, because we were just like a really big crowd. And then after that, it just became slower and slower. And I feel like we've also taken over like our house cleaning ourselves a lot, you know, so like we need her less. So I just think we just need to let her do her thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's time to let her do her thing. It is time to let her do her thing. But I love her so much. I love her, and I know she loves us very much. And yeah, like, don't be surprised when you do see her here, because, you know, she told me, like, if you ever need me, call me. And if I ever need her, I'm gonna call her. And I told her, if you ever need me, call me too. We love her too. I know you guys do. I know you guys do. Everybody loves my teacher. It's been years, guys. Like, how do you not love someone that's like been around for that long, you know? It sucks that it has to be like that. It does, you know, it does suck, but it's just part of life, and it's part of reality, you know? It's like, it's part of life, it's part of reality. Like, I'm sure she's just like, she just doesn't want to be in the middle of things, you know? And I'm sure she doesn't want to be in the middle of things that just don't stop happening over and over and over and over and over and over. And I think that's why, like, I decided that, like, I fully wanted to just close the family chapter, like, completely, you know? Like, I don't think it's something that I want to reopen or revisit anytime soon. I'm not saying that I don't want to ever say never. I don't ever want to say that I never want to reopen it with anybody. But I just feel like I've hit the part of my life where I've just fully understood that I've done nothing but be a good fucking person, an amazing fucking person to all my family. And just the way that I've been treated, the way that I've been, like, just the way that I've just been, like, I'm just a piece of shit, you know, to everybody. Like, I'm just literally a piece of shit, and I just need to literally stay in my place, you know? Like, I can't fight for a place other than that, where that's just where I'm at, you know? And it is what it is. And I just don't want to revisit, especially after my wedding, you know? Especially after my wedding, because, like, I don't know, there so many things can happen between, like, you and and everybody around you, but it's like to not be there for someone during like their wedding, like even if it's just for a little bit, right? Like even if it's just showing up, like I think that's the part where you just really truly realize like, damn, I'm really not shit for you. Like I really am not. And so what's the point of even trying to continue a relationship where I'm nothing to you? Like your pride and your anger that you have within yourself is more than the love that you have for me. And we can't be friends because of that reason. Like the pride and the anger that you carry in your heart is more powerful than the love that you have for me. And we're always going to have problems because of that reason, you know? And one thing about me, dude, is I could be so mad. Like I was so mad earlier and I'm not anymore. Like I was so mad earlier and I'm not anymore. I don't like to carry anger in my heart. I don't like to carry bad feelings in my heart. I don't like that. Like I hate it, dude. I could be mad about something right now and I'll be so over it like 10 minutes later. And that's the reason why I choose to not like fight over things or be like, you know, a certain way about things. Like, and even if, guys, like even if you have a fucking reason to fight with a fucking sibling about, or to fight with someone in your family about, like, fuck, like fucking normalize getting the fuck over that shit. Normalize if somebody fucking fold with them. And I've been telling you guys this since yesterday, you know, like, fucking fold. Like, we're not shit, dude. Like, okay, you're mad. Oh, my God. There you go. I already know you're not going to talk to me for a year. Ooh, like, whatever. It is what it is, you know? Yeah, that is the reason. This is the reason why you guys probably won't see her much anymore. Do you think you'll ever forgive them for not being there for you that day? The thing is, it's not about forgiving anybody. Like, it really isn't about forgiving anybody. I think that, like, if you choose to be there for someone, you're going to be there for someone. If you choose not to be there for someone, you're going to choose not to be there for someone. And, like, and that's it, you know? Like, you make it very clear just how important someone is to you, and there's nothing to forgive about. Like there's nothing to forgive about. If I would have had the absolute worst day of my life that day because certain people were missing, then I would be like, okay, but I don't have anything to forgive anybody about. Like I really don't. I don't have anything to forgive anybody about. I think we have to forgive ourselves sometimes for the choices that we make, and why we're not in someone's life, you know, like that's the part. Like I don't have anything to forgive anybody about, but I also just don't have the energy. Like I don't have the energy to just continue to try to have relationships in places where I'm not meant to have relationships. Like I'm not, you know, like I think that unfortunately, like we were just raised to just always have problems, and we always just live by that. Because there's so many families that just don't live like that, you know? Like, it's normal. Like, I've stepped into a world where I'm like, it's absolutely fucking normal for families not to fight about everything. It's absolutely fucking normal for families to love each other and be together all the time. Like, what we thought was normal, what we thought we had to fight for to be around, that's not normal. And everybody can come together and fucking change and be different so that everybody can be together, you know? And like, I don't know. It's crazy. Like, I think stepping into a world where family does actually love each other, like, it does really make you feel like, damn, like, we're not out here really loving each other, queen. You know? So it's okay. I'm okay. Everything's gonna be okay. You know, like, I obviously, like, observe everything, and I observe everything, and like I heard my mom saying something along the lines of like, I didn't go to any wedding because I wasn't invited to any wedding. I didn't get invited, and put your guys' selves in my shoes. Like I didn't get invited to any wedding, like, and you know, my daughters have done nothing but fuck me off, and I don't know what else she said it, but I'm like, it's everything leading up to like that day, you know. It's like all the things that happen, all the events that happen, all the things that have been said, all the damage that has been done. Like you really do hit a point in your life where you just don't want to revisit like the same shit over and over and over and over again, you know? And like, I'm sorry, like I didn't, but because they don't know my partner. They don't know my partner's family. I've been with them for almost 4 years. They don't know any of them at all. 0%. Like, how would that have been? Like, it would have just been you know? Like, how would that have been? Like, I have friends there that know Brandon more than anybody in my family. Like, I have people there that know me more. Like, I can tell you Brandon's family knows me, all of me. You know, I'm around them all the time. Like, they love me. They've been with me. They've been with us. Like, you can't want a seat at a table in a place where you've never wanted a seat at a table at. You know? So that's just where I'm at. I don't think it's something that I ever want. I don't think it's something that I want to revisit in a very long time. Like, I really don't. I finally have told God, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay with everything. I think if anything, if any problems were to ever arise with anybody, like if anybody ever needs me, if something happens to anybody, I will be one of the first ones there. Or at least I know that I was never like wanting to like cause fucking issues. I was never wanting to, especially not now. Especially not now, you know, like not now in my life. Like you guys know, like me and my sister weren't talking for an entire year, and then, you know, one day like she just reached out to me and she started talking to me all over again, and I was really happy because I had been trying to talk to her. I had been trying to talk to everybody, and everybody was just ignoring me, and it wasn't until they wanted to talk to me again that everybody talked to me, which was fine. I folded the moment that everybody came back and wanted to make amends with, you know, with like each other's lives, and I was so happy. I was like the happiest person ever. I was like, I finally have my sister back in my life. It's been an entire year. Like, I just want to be good with her. I just want to be good. And I did everything to try to be good with them. You know, like I had a Cabo trip planned with like my compadres, and I ended up including my brother, my sister, because I wanted them to be with me because I was so happy that they were around me again. I was just so happy, you know, and after that, you know, we were like hanging out. And then one moment to the next, it was like, we just like, you know, stopped hanging out, and it was just like, you know, and then other things happened, and I was there. I had been there. I was there, and God knows that I was there. No matter what I had to do to be there, I was there for a very vulnerable like state, you know, that they were in, and I was there, and nothing happened. And then Brandon and I were so back and forth, and you guys know that Brandon and I were so back and forth about the wedding from the beginning. You guys know that. I would wake up one day and say, nope, I am not going to have a big wedding. And then I would wake up another day and say, well, maybe we are going to have something just a little big, and we're going to have it in our backyard. And okay, well, we're going to do it in December. And oh, well, maybe not. We're not going to do it in December. Maybe we're going to move forward. So we were so back and forth with what we were doing. And you guys know Mosby's a very impulsive person. That's like, you guys, everybody knows this about me. I'm like the most impulsive motherfucker ever. Like, I could, bitch, we're just be happy that I didn't plan that wedding in 5 days, because I would have, because that's just how I am. Like, that's me as a person, you know. So we got engaged in April. And April, May, June, July, August comes around. When did I go? Let me just make sure that I'm correct. We were having conversations like all throughout, like when we were going to like spin and doing all that, of like what I was even gonna do, you know, and when. So come October, guys, not even August, come October, one day on a Monday, I went ahead and sent a message to everybody that was important and special to me. And I was like, hey guys, like this Friday, I want to go dress shopping. Can you guys please come this Friday? Because this Friday is when I want to do it. Like, I want to get married in February. I have a little bit of time. Like, do you guys want to come dress shopping with me? And I literally just said, do you guys want to come dress shopping with me? And one of the answers that I got was like, dress shopping for what? And I was like, well, for my wedding. And then it was like, oh, well, I can't this Friday. I can only go Monday. But everybody else was like already like, yes, you know, like Chala's dog had just passed away. And she was like, yeah, like her dog of 11 years had just passed. Yeah, like I'll miss work. I'll change my schedule. I'll go this Friday. Like, I'm telling you, I let them know on a Monday that Friday is when I wanted to go. And, you know, the girls, like, you know, left all their kids, like they left everything. And because they weren't going to sit there and tell me like, hey, I can't go today, but I can go this other day. They're like, no, well, that's the day she wants to go. She's the bride. Let me work my schedule around her, you know, so that we can give her the day that she wants. Because that was the day that I wanted to go. That was the day that I was able to go. That was the day that I wanted to go. And it was like a no, like, no, I can't that day. I only can this day. And I think the expectations were for me to change everything, you know, and move everything around after everyone else had said yes. And that's the day that I wanted to go. But I didn't want to do that because I felt like if you really want to be there for me, you're going to be there for me. Like, you're gonna skip whatever you can skip. And if you can't be there, then it's okay. You know, like, it's okay. Like, it's like, it's either you can or you can't. And if you can't, Gadi couldn't be there. She was like, Mom, I have school, I have work, I can't be there, but FaceTime me. Okay, baby, like, I'll FaceTime you, like, that's fine. You know, she wasn't upset, she wasn't mad, she wasn't like, Mom, you know, don't do it this day, Mom, do it this way. Like, she was like, Mom, like, you know, go do your thing, go dress shopping. And when I went that day, they were like, the dress that I wanted, they were like, if you wouldn't have come in today, it wouldn't have been ready, wouldn't have been here on time for your wedding. On time enough for you to do your alterations on it and everything, you know? And that's where, like, this whole thing began, you know, that I had all the people around me that I wanted around me, that they weren't important, that they didn't matter, and that why were they going to jump through hoops and loops for me to be there for me when they didn't matter for me. And it's like, why? Where is, like, the manipulation coming from? Like, why? For what reason? Like, why are we here? Like, what's the fucking reason? Like, it's like you choose to either be there or you choose to not be there. You can't choose to not be there and then get mad that you weren't there and then make it seem like I did things like also I feel, and I've told you guys this so many times, and I told you guys this so many times leading up to me getting like married. I told you guys, my friends always show the fuck up for me no matter fucking what. Like, they do. My friend literally had just lost her dog, like her puppy of 11 years, 4 days prior. And she got her shit together and she was like, I'm going to get my shit together. I'm going to be there for my friend. Like, because this is my friend's important day of her life. Like, I'm not going to, you know, like, I'm not going to miss out on it. And so when you see that other people put this energy towards you, but then there's other people that almost have like this victim, like this victim mentality, right? Of like, oh, but it's not, you didn't make it about me. Like, I'm not important to you. Like, well, you didn't make it about me. I'm not important to you because it's my wedding. It's my plans. Like, it's mine, you know? Like, why? Like, I always make everything about you guys. Like, everything is always about you guys. Like, I always make sure that I prioritize you guys. I always make sure that you guys are good. I always make sure that you guys are, everything's about you guys. Like, and it's like, this was like, these were my moments. Like, for it to be about me. If I wanted to go on a fucking Friday and you decided to not want to be there, then don't get mad after, you know? Like, and so that's where everything started. And you go back and you think about it and you're like, that's really the reason why, like, someone that is supposed to fucking be front and center for you, like, that's the reason why that person didn't show up to your wedding. Like, what? Like, it's crazy, you know? Like, and it's just little things like that I think I've now hit the point in my life where I'm like, okay, I'm not the fucking problem. Like, I'm not the problem. The problem is just how we were raised. The problem is just how we were raised. The problem is just how we just were raised to just take things, and how we were just raised to just like take offense to like absolutely everything, you know? And yeah, like that, you know? So I think that's the reason why I just don't want to revisit those things. And that's the reason why, like, now she's not gonna be, you know, she was just too much in the middle of it. Like, that she was just like, I just want to step away and back up. And yeah. So it was a really hard thing for me to go through. It was a really hard thing for me to grasp, understand. Like, it was just, you know, it's like I just didn't get it. Like, I just didn't get it. But I mean, it is what it is. I know in my heart I didn't do anything wrong. I know in my heart I tried to include everybody equally. I tried to include everybody equally. I tried to have everybody be there for me. And, you know, like, I am unapologetically gonna put, I am unapologetically going to prioritize and love on the people that love on me and prioritize me. Like I've always told you guys, just because you have a certain role in someone's life doesn't mean that they have to put you in that role because that's your role. You have to live up to your role. And if you're not living up to your role, then Like, you can't get mad when people are not living up to your role for you in their life, you know, like
fulfill it.
And that's just the part. And so it is what it is. I'm not mad at anybody. I don't have anger towards anybody. I don't have any bad feelings. I love my entire family, and I will love them for the rest of my life. Like, no matter what we go through, I can't tell you that I'm angry. I can't tell you that I'm like fucking, oh, I'm so mad and I'm so angry. I'm not. Like, I am very much at peace. But that's just like my life and my situation, and you know, and it is very shitty, but I love them. I love them, and I will forever love them for the rest of my life. I just can't choose to want to be around that anymore. Like getting away from the person that like created it is one thing, but if it's still happening within her creations, then that's when you step away from that too, you know. And at some point, dude, like, we have to really just realize that at some point, like, how we were raised is not an excuse. Like, we really choose how to be as people. Like, we really do choose how to be as a person. I choose how to be as a person. I know how I was brought up. I know exactly all how my parents were and what my parents did, and I know all of how I was raised, and I know all of how I was at some point in my life because of how I was raised. But there comes to a point in our grown-ass motherfucking age where we really just gotta stop, like, putting that shit as an excuse. Like, well, that's just how I am, and that's just me, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. And that's just how I was raised, and that's just who I am. Like, no. If I know that I'm hurting Brandon over something, and he's telling me, dude, you're being this way, like, you need to change the way that you're being, and he's telling me that, like, and I'm just like, no, well, that's just how the fuck I am. That's just what the fuck you're gonna have to deal with. We're gonna fucking end up divorced in no fucking time. In no time, we're gonna end up divorced. He's not gonna want to be with me.
If you're the type to be like, I don't give a fuck, but then what gives you the right to be mad at people, how they are, if you're not giving a fuck about how you're acting towards other people?
Yeah. And it's the same thing with any relationship. It's like your marriage won't last if that's your energy. If Brandon comes to me and tells me, hey, you're doing this, like, or, you know,
or she tells me I'm doing something that she don't like, try at least, fuck.
Yeah. Where did he come from? He literally just stepped up on the side. But, yeah. That's just, like, a little bit of what my life is. And you know what, guys? Like, I have said things, like, so respectfully to you guys. Don't say mean things in the chat about anybody. Like, just don't do it. I don't like it. If I was coming to you guys with this, like, mean fucking energy, and I was like, fuck this person and fuck that person, then I would understand it. But I appreciate all of you guys that are like, dude, you're so, like, you've grown so much, like, you know, good for you, keep your distance, like, dude, like, I appreciate those type of comments, because you guys are giving me back the energy that I'm giving you guys. There's no point in, you know, being, like, nasty in the chat or saying nasty things, because there really isn't any point. Like, we have to really just have peace. But also, it's my life and it's my truth, and I'm not gonna sit here and, like, hold on to it anymore, you know, like, because you always hold on to, like, what happens to you on the back end, and you're, like, always trying to protect everybody else, and then you look like you are really the issue everywhere. Like, oh my god, yet again she's not around this person, and yet again it's happening like this again with this person, and it's like, and then you really do look like it's you. And dude, like, that just gives you a prime example that it isn't me. It wasn't me. I did everything I could to be there. I did everything I could to be there every chance that I was able to. And, you know, and I don't know, you know, it is really sad. And unfortunate. Pero sí. I think entering marriage has been probably, like, the most beautiful parts of my life. And I can't even imagine, like, moving forward, like, how it's gonna be like, you know, like, now, if I ever felt, guys, like, if I ever felt like I had to be right with everybody in my immediate family, like, I have to, there's no way that we can be happy friends. Like, I have to be okay with all of them, like, and they were so used to me having that energy always, and I always was the one to, like, beg and just be wanting to be there, like, please, like, you know, like, I love you, like, let's be good. And it was just kind of like, no, fuck her, fuck her, fuck her, fuck her, right? And so for the longest time, it would beat me up, and I'd be like just so beat up over that. And then it made me learn that that's my family, and it's always gonna be my family, because that's just who I grew up with. Those are my parents, those are my siblings. But that's not my family. Like, that's not my family, like, to grow with. That's not my family to grow, like, old with. That's not my family that I'm gonna live with for the rest of my life. Like, my family are my husband, my now husband, and my kids, and my future kids. That's who my family is. Like, that's who I need to worry about not having problems with. That's who I need to worry about having healthy relationships with. That's who I need to prioritize everything around. Everyone else, no. Like, no. We're going to be in each other's lives if we want to be in each other's lives, and we want to be good. We don't want to have toxicity coming around, and we don't want to get mad at each other over every fucking stupid ass thing that doesn't need to be. All around when this stuff was happening, I made it so clear, and I was like, dude, my friend just lost her fucking baby. And here we are fighting over this shit. My friend is crying that her baby got hit by a fucking drunk driver and lost her baby, and her life changed over fucking night. And here we are fighting. Like, I literally said those words. And here we are fucking fighting over the stupidest fucking shit ever. Like, when are we gonna fucking learn? When one of us dies? When one of our kids die? When a parent dies? When someone fucking close to you dies? Like, that's when we're really gonna learn to not be that way? No, we're grown enough to learn it before. So we know that we've had growth, and we know that we can live our life in peace when people pass away. Like, live life in peace when people pass away. I loved her. I was there for her. We had the most amazing relationship. Who the fuck wants to have those fuck ass feelings already as it is? Someone died, and like, you want to have those fucking feelings of like regret on top of having to feel with that, like, deal with that grief. Like, you want to have regret. You want to live your life miserable because you always are going to look back at the fact that there was something you could have done differently with that person. Like, let's let that fucking sink in, bro. Like, I've always said that, like, we're going to fucking learn that shit one day. We're so fortunate. We're so fortunate to still have all of us as siblings, for our parents to still be alive, and for all of our kids to still be alive, because that's not the fucking case for a lot of fucking people. Like, a lot of people, dude. There's people that have lost siblings early on. There's people that have lost a niece, a nephew. Like, loss happens. Like, we fucking, in our family, bro, we swear we're never gonna go through a fucking loss. Like, that's how we act. Like, we're never gonna go through a loss. I could be mad at you, bitch, for 2 fucking years. Fuck you. And I'll figure it out in 2 years if I want to talk to you again. Bitch, what if we don't make it to those 2 years? And now you're gonna live your life with this fucking regret, because you know deep down inside you love the fuck out of me, and you'll fucking die if something happens to me. So why do we not just act better and talk shit out? Bitch, you hurt my feelings, bitch. You hurt my fucking feelings. Why did you do it this way? You should have done it that way. Well, bitch, you hurt my feelings fucking too. All right, bitch, let's hug it out. Let's move on. Let's be there for each other. It's that fucking easy. It's not that easy, babes. I need a podcast. I need a podcast mic so we can be having these podcast episodes. But yeah. I hope that my situation with the people that I love and adore, and the people that I would do fucking anything for, and the people that I will always do anything for, I hope that that teaches you how to be with those that you love, and then you take something from it, and then you're like, fuck, maybe you're gonna go call your brother or sister, your cousin that you haven't been talking to, your best friend, and you're like, fuck, I heard this morning, and she's right, like, maybe we should fix it. And I hope that they fold with you. Because there's people that just don't know how to fold, no matter how much you wish that they can fold for you, you know? And I think that's why, like, I'm just at a point in my life where I'm just like, Karina, we good? Ethan, we good? Brandon, we good? Oof.
You're perfect.
Glorious.
You're perfect.
But yeah. You should go on La Plática podcast. And honestly, another thing that I have learned, guys, is like, And honestly, even like, you know, me and Anissa have had conversations like this. We've all had conversations like this, and we're like, dude, family really is like who you choose to call home. Like, yeah, like Reina said, you know, it's like not, family's not always like your family, dude. Your blood, like it's not always that. The piece looks fantastic on you. Thank you, hermosa. I think I have peace because I finally know, like, I don't do anything to anybody, bitch. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm just out here trying to live my life, make my coins, and make me and my family and my kids happy, and that's it, you know? And that's it. Like, that's all it's about. Like, there's nothing more to it. But, yeah. Y luego todas las pinches viejas allá. Ay, que lo va a pagar con sus propios hijos y que lo va a pagar ella y va a pagar por ser la hija más y que no le... Like, and it's like, dude, you don't even fucking know.
But it's all fake accounts.
No, they're not. They're real ass bitches that probably are fucking...
Maybe that's what we're gonna do. This is la podcast con la familia Ponce. Maybe, yeah. We won't be talking shit, we'll be talking truth. Y le voy a preguntar a la mujer, amor, este tema, ¿qué piensas de este tema?
Ya va a ser la Costco.
Es gonna be caso cerrado.
¡Caso cerrado! Y ni modo por las criticonas por ahí, pinches viejas criticonas que ni se lavan el pinche fundido, traen el pinche fundido todo requesoniento, lo traen todo requesoniento, no se bañan porque ya tienen, no sé, la edad las hace pensar que no se tienen que bañar todos los días. A mí no me importa que tenga 50 años, a mí no me importa que tenga 55 años, señora, báñense, se le mira toda la pinche grasa en la cabeza, todo el sebo. Y si se le mira en la cabeza, también se le va a ver el pinche fundido. Por eso ahí anda su pinche viejo allá, todo pinche borracho. Y tratando de llamar la atención a todas las pinches muchachas que andan en la pinche calle. Y usted allá sin bañarse, báñese. Su chingada madre, no anden ahí de que, ay, va a pagar, no voy a pagar nada, fíjese.
Cuando cambies tu pelo
chingada
así,
madre.
Cuando cambies tu pelo así vas a andar con nuestro baby, ¿no?
Stop. Pero enojada no está. No estoy enojada, pero yo no voy a pagar nada. A mí no me anden diciendo que yo voy a pagar algo. Yo no le debo nada a nadie. Si lo debiera, ya lo estuviera pagando desde ahorita, mija. Porque let me tell you, hay gente que sí de veras se les nota que están pagando por cómo son de personas. Neta. Así que no anden allá conmigo, porque yo sí les voy a decir de dónde se les ve el requesón. Pues su chingada madre.
¿De dónde?
Es que, dude, están las pinches señoras ir ahí con la greña, Sira, en las fotos, Sira, pero ellas ahí sonriendo. Compren el Dr. Group para que tengan las greñas más, no sé, aunque sepa que parezcan que sí se bañaron.
So that's the tea on Cindy, her mom, and her sister. Some of you think it was wrong of her not to invite her mom to the wedding and might regret it, while others were surprised her sister didn't show up either, especially since they seem so close and live together. But now I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts? Do you guys agree with how Cindy handled it? Or do you think she could have done things differently? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Now, that is all I have on this video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.